And hello, and well met, and welcome to KBS1. I am Hat, and AllfatherHatt, really, but anyway. And today we are map making, or rather, I am map making. And since I was doing it, I thought, since I'm laying all this pipe, and since I'm renaming things, why not stream it? And maybe you'd join in on it. So, that's what we're doing. Right now, I've been, welcome. First one, Kai Harper, Hat Design Principles. Be damn, you get shit done. Damn right I do, Kai Harper. So, I've been kind of sketching Arrivals a little bit to give myself an idea about what should be in this space. And, I made a little bit of progress here. I got an idea about what I want. I want kind of a tool closet here, a rivals area here, and some closety, change your clothes kind of stuff here. So, And, yeah. Hey, Miss Shoes. I can't pronounce that correctly, I'm sorry. How goes it across the pond? Cloudy. Very cloudy. But bordering on spring, or spring-like conditions, I should say. And also in space. Speaking of which, we need some of this stuff. Hold on a second. Can you feel it? Oh yeah. NC Silicon Soul is also here. Great emojis. So, one of the things I am going to challenge, or rather try to solve today, is I'm going to try to put some pipe into the bridge. And I have to do this in some semi-reasonable way. Without ruining somebody's will to live. At least not completely. And, I thought about this, and I originally wanted to go under the wall. Because I thought, this is the easiest path that straightforward makes sense into the bridge. But it just kept being a mounting problem when it came to this stuff. I essentially ended up looking at, okay, so you're taking it under two reinforced pieces of wall. And you don't want an atmospheric dude to be very upsetty spaghetti about this. And I just couldn't justify it. So I came up with a bit of an esoteric solution to this, I think. Which is, I'm gonna take the air vent pipe and the scrubber pipe main line here, pull them up, and either take them through the captain's room here, but I don't think so, or, as I intend to, take it up through under the door here, halfway up the stairs, and then through the window under the blast door as well into the captain's office. And then I guess doubly so over here. We'll have to figure out whether I go dual pipe in both directions. We'll see, but let's see now. Kai Harper asks, Hob gonna be that off-color section standalone? Yeah, it's gonna be this blue part. Let me just adjust this volume a little bit. It might be a little on the loud side. It's gonna be, this blue area is gonna be a hop area. Now, it's not completely certain or a given that this is the complete size of the hop area, because it's also gonna encompass a few other things, not just the hop's front desk. It's also gonna have the room that he's in. It's gonna have, I think maybe a meeting room. I have to work this out, really. But these pipes can be moved down further, so this is not a problem. But staying on subject, I'm going to move in some pipes. Megacrylla say, hep, everyone. Hey, Krillzilla. Yes. That's good of you to be here. Glad of you guys to show up. As we go into the atrocious efforts of designing something, or rather the affront to good design principles. But as we say, those be damned. I think it's the inner one that's my air pipe. Yeah, it is. So the inner one, if I take that in on the left here, I can take it up through here. Maybe take this through the window, obviously. The question is, should I take the scrubber through this window, or should I just take it through all the way? No, because I can't take 2 pipes out of that. How am I gonna get something? Oh, I have to do double stuff. I hate this. I hate this, but I have to. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, the piping shall begin. Oh, let me just get it to show the floor underneath. Here we go. Well, you can't see it underneath the stairs, I guess. Yes, the stairs are fake. Or rather, there is no going up and down stairs. It's just a trick of hue and kind of looking. I chose colored stairs, like from dark to bright, so that it looks like you're going upwards. But there is no going upwards. I mean, I sort of assumed people knew that. Or know that. I still think they do. Alright. So, this is where I now have to take a left. And then go under the window. And do what exactly? What should I do here? Should I do this? Or should I do this perhaps? This could be a viable option. Because I have to go into the main bridge. And I also have to give air to this room and to the captain's room. Of course, I could have just done that by going through his window here, which I might actually. So maybe I shouldn't worry about this so much. If for nothing else but to take in the scrubber, perhaps. Aha, now we're thinking big brain meets thoughts. That makes sense. Don't you question it. No more questions. Let's see now. This could also be a space-saving option. Let's try this. Yeah, that's not good for the carpet. Alright, so we're gonna have to do something about that, obviously. Brain think do things. You're right, Kai Harper. It do. I know not how it do, but it do. Where could I put this so that it doesn't go weird on me? Kai Arbor says, go back to work for me. You have a great stream, you hear? Ah, thanks. Figured I'd come and say hi while I could. Well, that was nice of you. I'm glad you stopped by. Enjoy work as much as you can, even though obviously it's work. Where should I put that vent? Should I put it under the dog basket? Would that be too cruel? It would be a little funny though. Like I could just put it underneath the dogs like this. Because why not? Because then I could even justify the sort of tiles that need to go in here. which would then be dark steel mini tiles, like that. And then you would put the carpet back in, just to see what it looks like. You know? That's not too bad. I'll take it. Alright. Let's carry on pulling this here pipe. Laying in some good old pipe. And then laying it all the way into the bridge. Oh yeah, baby. Here I come with my pipe. Alright, now the question is, where should this air vent or air pipe go? And what should the first thing, where should the first vent be? I have an idea. Brilliant. I am so smart. Look at this. You're gonna love this. I'm pretty sure you will love this. Yeah, let's see. Air vent. 'Cause this is the engineer section. And right next to his table is fitting spot. Nobody walks there anyway. That's really inappropriate. I mean, I could fit it under a table, but these things need to be visible so they can be serviceable, amongst other things. And seen. And be annoyed by. All these things are important. More pipe. For now, this is just an experiment, but I think it will be good. Well, reality seems not to watch for accessibility that much, says Krill, so yeah, probably true. But, reality be damned. I substitute my own. Or to quote the renowned and fantastic individual Adam Savage from Mythbusters, I reject your reality and substitute my own. And there should be a air vent. Should there be an air vent up here? And in which case should it go? Which way should it go? Should it go all the way up there, or should it go over there? Good question. In the meantime, while I think about that, I'm gonna start pulling in the scrubber, which, for purely aesthetic reasons, I'm gonna do from this side, so that it looks like you're pulling in pipes from both sides. You know? And that's not a waste of time. Like, this has to be done in any case. Alright, and you actually have to go in two directions. You have to not only go in through this window, which you do, but you also have to go through that window in order to come in with a scrubber for this office. And the question is, where do we put that scrubber? That one we could perhaps put under a table. Maybe this table right here. I think it may be an appropriate table to do that. Alright. Let's assume it is. What I need to then do is make a hard left up here and go across into this here room. I think I just went under there. Sometimes I just very quickly forget. I'm sure you know what that's like. Suddenly no short-term memory. Let's see now. Under the tablet it goes. Scrubber. Now, I am quite confident that unless... I might figure out a better solution for this later, but I'm sure there's some kind of atmospherics designer out there that's screaming right now. Even if they're not watching this, they start screaming. It's like, this is horrible. Don't do that. Well, this is what I'm doing. An air vent under the dog basket and a scrubber under the table. Deal with it. Alright. We are gonna put in some good old tiles. Or should I indeed furnish this half of the room with that and furnish the other half with wooden tiles? Nah, there's no reason for that. That would just be overcomplicated for no particular reason. Crowzilla says, stumbles suddenly sitting down. I sense a sudden disruption in the scrubber. Yep. That is certainly what is going to happen. Right. Carpet. We need carpet. Oh, so much carpet. This is the room, incidentally, that, you know, you have in, like, Star Trek and other kinds of places that you're supposed to go into behind the bridge with the captain, like, with number one. And they go in here, and the captain sits there and looks at him very sternly, and the, you know, second-in-command goes like, damn it, captain, and slams his fist into the table. You know, that's what this room is for, slamming your fist into the table. Yep. It'll have to be a little improved at some point, but this is sort of just the idea. Let's see. And sipping tea, you're quite right. So that's and sip tea. Yep. Good. Let's carry on pulling in some pab. Because now we have the scrubber in, we need to keep going with this one. Please tell me I didn't make it. I'm not going to delete that thing. Just to check. Right, so I'm going in through this window. There's no pipe there yet. So what I'm going to do is add an actual pipe and go under the window here. And then I will pull, actually come to think of it, I even need, damn it. I need to pull an actual air vent into this room as well. And I can't do this trick twice. Needs a window for staring pensively into space. Yeah, I know. I tried having a window here so that the captain could sort of morning naked open the window and scare the populace outside. You know, it's like, good morning. But no window into space. No, sorry. I'm gonna have to pull up some stairs here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to look at this a little closer and remove these railings here. Because I need to somehow solve this problem. Crowzilla asks, can someone please explain what a scrubber does? Can't find a proper translation, I understand. Alright, well the basic idea is, just to give you a context for this, is that each room is supplied with a mixture of gases. These usually come out from the air vent. Like, this can be any mixture of gases you want, but usually it's air. It's like the mixture of oxygen and, what's the other one? Yeah. God damn it, why can't I remember the other half? But nitrogen. That's the one. Oxygen and nitrogen. There's a mixture of this. I think it's not nitrogen anyway. God damn it. Anyway, and so when this comes out of the vent, if any mixture comes into this gas mix, like you see this thing on the wall that's called an air alarm, this kind of checks the mixture in the gas mixture in the air, or rather, it has a preset sort of what it expects, and so it polices things. And if it detects something else in the air that's so bad, that it really bad, it tells the scrubber, that's one of these round things, to start. What the scrubber does, it pulls in waste material, so it pulls in the gases that's not supposed to be there. Yes, it's a filtering mechanism. I should have started with that, but yes, that's what it is. It just it filters out gases and sucks in gases when instructed to whatever it might be. And so right now, this room has an air vent, and it has a scrubber, because I did this trick of pulling up the waste line. Like, there's two lines. There's the supply line, and there's the waste line, which is like, you know, the thing that puts into the gas mixture and the one thing that takes out of the gas mixture. And right now I'm facing the difficulty, you see, that I must now also, likewise, as in this room, supply an air vent and a scrubber to this room over here. Now, this is a bit of a problem, you see, because you can go across another pipe that's on the ground like this, but you can't, at least not that I'm aware, in a way that's really a good idea. Can you double layer your pipe going the same way? This is why I have to use 2 lanes all the time, because Space Station 14 has not yet added the ability to have multiple pipes in the same tile. And so what I have to do now with the pipes is do this kind of trick where I have to find a way of getting through this window here with this pipe here. And I have to do it without going the same direction as this pipe going this way. So that is going to be rather difficult, but I see a possible solution. You see, what I could maybe do, this is what I get for talking so much, is now that no, that's not the one. Wrong one. This is not good, actually, because now I actually deleted myself. Or rather, I didn't, but now I can't hold things. This is a little annoying. But I still, nonetheless, I can lay pipes. That's okay. For the moment, it's okay. Just assessing how bad it is, whether I have to restart my client if I delete my own entity, which means I no longer have hands and all the menu out here. It's not, it impacts me a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. I can still operate. So what I have to do now actually is move this thing upwards, which means instead I have to do this trick. And then I have to do this and that, because what I can do now, I think, is connect this and go in through here with the scrubber and then go across here with the air vent, thus giving me both things in both rooms. I think that works. I will then go... Where shall I deposit these things? I'll have to deposit these things somewhere. By which I mean the air vent and the scrubber. I don't actually need to bring the air vent or the air supply into the bridge, because I already did that through the captain's area. So what I need to do now is bring the scrubber into the bridge, which is this thing. So I could just put... this here thing in the corner. Which would kind of weird. Shouldn't put a scrubber in a corner. Not that I'm scolding it or anything, but just sounds weird when I say it like that. Okay, for now, I'm not gonna solve that problem of how weird the location is. I can do that later. These are hierarchical problems that could be sort of delegated for later problem solving. Scrubber, or I don't know. You know what I mean. Crowzilla says behind hit chair and the other one bottom left side. Yeah, oh yeah. No, we're probably thinking along the same lines. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna put the scrubber probably exactly where you think I'm gonna put it. Scrubber. Scrub, scrub, scrubbity, scrub. Now we need to have, I think, one set of this on the opposite side and vice versa. So I need to have one scrubber, one air vent on one side, and one scrubber, one air vent on the other side. For symmetry reasons. No, I don't have a better reason than that, and I don't need one. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Where should I take this guy across? So if I take this guy across here, I have to take this guy across here at the very least. Why not? I mean, indeed, why not? Let's try it. This is what we're doing. And we are lining up for a... No, wait, we're not doing that. I just realized the problem with this idea. Good thing that I found out. Because if this guy comes across here and has to go up this way, that's no good. Nope. Let me just rethink this for a second. Maybe it's just easier to actually take things all the way up there and then wrap around, maybe? Essentially, to make this a little more clear, and maybe even help myself, I shall now place down where I want the scrubber and where I want the air vent. Maybe even I will think, this is actually a very dumb idea. I should think of something else. Let me just try to, let me try to bridge the gap with... No, they both need to be able to go up at least one, I guess. So if I start here, will that help? My brain is not completely computing this. Crozilla is frantically trying to help me understand. Cross section in the middle. One from left to right. Other bottom to top. Yeah. But this, I mean, this could work, I guess, because all I need to do now, even if this is slightly kind of bendy dummy, all I have to do now is actually just this. But this becomes so spaghettified that I don't like it anymore. This is the kind of problem that I have. This is like almost full way to a swastika. Like, no. This is like underlining the evilness of nanotraces. It's like, why is your bridge atmospheric pipelines like shaped in the in the shape of a swastika? No more questions. No. This is not no good. Do. On the other hand, I could just make this whole thing very, very easy. And still retain some kind of aesthetic appeal, I suppose. Because now... There has to be a more elegant way to do this. I just keep thinking to myself. What the oh, did I leave out a tile there? Is that why? That probably is why. Yeah, there you go. What kind of a problem is it when you sit and agonize over the way the piping looks? Is there some kind of level of, like, really, like, how self-destructively perfectionist can you be? Nobody's gonna see these pipes, but it annoys me. But I'm just the one who wanted these things to have switched places. Silicon Soul says, I'm speaking from experience. Very. Yes. Yes, indeed. Can anyone see a way out of this? Since you guys, these fantastic people here with us in KBS1 with this affront to design principles as we're making this map called the Kanite Class. Anyone amongst the audience have an idea on how we might do this? Because right now, all I think is I have to point the vents some other way or in some other way to move them so that this becomes untangled because... by God. 'Tis things of a horror. Silicon Soul says, agonizing over wires / pipes I'm about to seal inside a wall no one will ever open. Yes, you understand, brother. You understand. Because look at how neat the wires are otherwise. Perfectly. Oh, look. But suddenly, pipes. Arg. Anyway, we'll leave this for now. I think this will do. I will probably revisit it at some point. What I will do, though, is also try to work out... there's a fire lock there. And there is a fire lock on this door. This is where I actually need hands. I can't remember if it's enough for me to just restart my client, but I actually don't think it is. I think I have to restart the whole server, to be honest. But we can do that. I am intelligent. You see, because I came prepared. So, let's just save this, and you will barely notice that this is missing. Do 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 do.
Welcome to the station crew. Enjoy your stay.
And magic. You never noticed anything. See? Did I just do a dummy there? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need to be able to pick things up. That's the important part. Why can't I suddenly... This is the weirdest problem to have in this editor, let me tell you. Where if you do it somewhat wrong, you end up not having hands. Let me just try to reset this one more time. Fidgety stuff. You get to see my awesome background, which is full of canium, which is great. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the station crew. Enjoy your stay.
That last thing I said, I think it was magic. You didn't notice anything. Right, now I actually have hands and I'm not touching anything now. Good. Let's carry on. So I needed hands because I need to hold a multi-tool. There we go. There's probably some better way of achieving that, but this is the only one I know. This is what I get, or what anyone who watches this and thinks, my god, he's doing all this Space Station 14 mapping all wrong. Well, you're probably right, but this is the only way I know how. So let's link this to that, and save this also to this. Huzzah. So this one, I'm not even sure if this is a good idea, but I have this, wanted to take this air alarm and link it to this side of the bridge, and take this air alarm and link it to this side of the bridge. Whether this is an actual good idea, don't know. Probably not. But I am not smart enough to work that out. So I'm doing it. Haha. Alright. Oh, and what should happen if this side catches fire, as it were? Should the both of these things slam shut? Should, if this air alarm in here goes off and says, alarm, alarm, dangerous gases, or fire, fire, something, something, you know, what should happen? Like, where should the fire doors be? Should they, because right now I have them sitting right here. And come to think of it, like, what's going to happen now if I set this up this way is if the fire alarm goes off, it's going to slam the bridge door shut, or this fire alarm door shut, trapping everybody inside this giant cooking machine now that's full of fire or something. I don't know. That seems a bit dumb. Hey, Riven. Welcome to KBS 1 and me making the Kanite Class. Map making the Kanite Class. You're asking the wrong question, Sesame Shoes. What you should ask, what if the entire station is on fire? You're right. So basically, I'm looking at this the wrong way around. So like going from the inside and out, where I should be thinking outside in, is what I'm guessing you mean. So in this case, what should happen if this area outside catches fire? What should happen if this place, because this place in here should not trap the people inside of it. Like, the door shouldn't lock. They should be able to leave. But on the other hand, the people out here shouldn't be caught in a blaze of fire from in there, or should they? This is one of the problems that I need to solve, because I somehow can't work this out in my head. Mishu says, he says, because let's be honest, that there's going to be a moron that gets it in their head that they just want to set everything on fire. I mean, I have personal experience with this in Space Station 13. I have been the very one who thought to himself, by golly, this place, this very place, it needs to be on fire immediately. Yeah, see, Silicon Soul's with me on this one. Yeah, no, we know what we're talking about. So, yeah, no, you're up against the wrong people here, I'm afraid. But now we have these pipes going in. We did get a air vent over here, so I am actually just going to place down that air vent that seems to be missing for the moment. Like right here. Might as well put it. And honestly, this is, at least for the moment, I'm just going to make the design choice to say I am not going to put an air vent, nor, well, maybe a scrubber, perhaps, if I can work it out, but into the captain's tiny sleeping room here, because this room will probably be cycled in any case and sorted out by this room stuff just by opening the door. It's such a tiny room. It's actually a disastrously small room for a captain's sleeping quarters. But this is all the space you got. So, being the captain doesn't mean huge, luxurious accommodations, at least not for the moment. Not until I work out some other idea. It might be suddenly I decide to turn this thing into his room instead, just the whole thing, and this is just an office. I don't know. But for the moment, this is what he has. It's a tiny, like, he just comes sloshed out of this thing, like, falls out of this thing, crawls into the couch, has a drink of cognac. That's his life. Good. That's that problem solved. We have done well. Internet high fives all around. Canium, warriors of the world, and good people alike. Let's see now. And also, I think we need to put some pipe in here, but I just... I don't know enough about it yet to decide that that's what I want. So, for the moment, let's divert back to this project, which was Arrivals. So I thought what I wanted to do was have sort of a tool locker, like a spare tool, like with a table, so that in case emergency conditions requires it, there's like an extra auxiliary mini engineering room, I guess you would call it. And I thought what I would do is put in some racks. Everybody needs a good rack. They're very good for you. Don't look at me like that. Let's see. We're gonna need a vending machine, I think. Engivend. We need some... I think it's sheets of metal. Or is it steel? Yes. Steel. We need le steel. Stahl. Maybe put it on the table instead. Not on the rack. And also, I'm gonna put in a pile of glass. I was gonna say a pile of glass. That just sounds ridiculous. But backup resources. What else should they have in there? Some random... they should have welding fuel. They should have some welding fuel. Should we go straight for a high capacity fuel tank? Because this stuff, it explode. I mean, this does too, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is like doubly so. Yeah. Let me just see what this one says. A fuel tank, it's used to store high amounts of fuel. High capacity fuel tank. A highly pressurized fuel tank made to hold gargantuan amounts of welding fuel. Oh yes, it go boom. That would be funny, but let's not get carried away. Let's just make it normal welding fuel. We shall also have, in this backup room of ours, let's see, can we have engineering equipment just randomly spawn, like tool? Is there a tool spawner? Terminator spawn point. No, that's not the one we want. No, I don't think we can do that. You know, let's put in a flashlight. You need a flashlight. This is one of the things you're gonna need. And should we put in an actual insulated pair of gloves in here just for just to one day people were like, oh, I can break in. I know there's a pair of insulated gloves in there. I'm doing it for now. And I'm also putting in a, you know what? Just for weird and ritualistic reason, the multi-tool I've been using to link up the station, I'm gonna leave this in here. So forever, this shall now be part of this thing. Yep. Not that it makes a huge difference, but you know. This very multi-tool was used to link up parts of the ship when it was built. Because that's a thing. Just changing the soundtrack, because lots of alternate versions that I do not like. A mop and a bucket? What, in an engineer's closet? Are you mad? We're going to need some scrubber. We need a scrubber. A portable scrubber, as a matter of fact. And darn, this one has to go away. Oh, of course. I am the dumb. Let's see now. Welding. Fuel. Because all I need to do here is put that there. And put... What was the other thing that I wanted to put in there? Not water. Why would I do that? That would be weird, wouldn't it? I think it would. Well, that could be it. I mean, we could have even put in a water tank. For reasons. Oh, yes. No, of course. And also, I can't just put in a tool belt, because they're not called tool belts, and well, the chief engineer's tool belt is, thank fuck. But no, if I try to put in something else, like the action, it's what it is now. It's not a tool belt, guys. It's a utility belt. God help us all. Yeah. Oh, hey, Diggs. Diggs, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us in the chat, and to join my little map making efforts. Very famous voice actor and part of the BPL. Runs the Ox. That was a very terse introduction on my part. It's just I'm studying something to get an idea, so I'm kind of like distracted a little bit. Cable. There needs to be a cable crate. Bulk cable. Maybe this is what this needs more than water. It needs cable. I'm down with that. Because what I can do now, I've been trying to keep that space open. I am playing with the idea of having an actual possibility of escaping this whole process if you really must. By having a maintenance door right here. I need that vending machine. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. Do sorry, but I'm not really sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Put some scrubbers outside this, I think. And maybe put in... I'm just trying something here. This is going to be a very, very windowed room. I might be overdoing that idea. What if I instead reduce it a little bit? And do it thus-wise. And do it thusly-wise. Doo-doo-doo. You know what would be interesting, I'm suddenly thinking, is if this window was not actually a window, but instead shutters, so that you can open this as though it was like an open gate, or sort of like, you know, you open this and therefore you can more easily access this area, because I'm thinking maybe it could also be used for a way of very quickly and easily getting supplies and repairs to arrivals, because it might need it. Is that a dumb idea? I don't know. I'm thinking on that one. Yeah, like a garage door says. Yeah, Grillzilla says like a garage door. Exactly like that. like that. It's a bit cramped space, but this is not a problem because, you know, we make the rules. We can just... Oh, I just deleted that thing. Never mind. But I deleted the multi-tool that was that's gonna be special. But anyway, c'est la vie. I can always make another special one. Solid wall. Because I could just, you know, do this. Just make the whole room slightly larger. You can't stop me. You know, I don't actually know if there's a proper way to do this kind of map design. I have no idea. I never learned. Are there... Chrysilla asks, are there vehicles like larger sit on cleaning machines? Yeah, there's a thing that the janitor can ride. I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, no, he can drive around on a cleaning device, race around. And there's even a kind of a janitor's cart or a janitor's mobility scooter that used to be in SS13 or still there. Which the keys for it, it's the thing itself is called the pussy wagon. And so it's just it's the coolest little mobility scooter. He just kind of, you know, drives around on. I'm not opposed to this idea at all. At least not yet. All right, more table. Mais oui. I really like this kind of music. Alright, I know we need a charging station. I've decided. We need one of these. We need those steel sheet, or those steel sheets back. A coffee machine, Priscilla says. Not in this room. Not in this room. That would be out here somewhere. I think. That would be the proper place for it. And now also the fun consideration of this room. How to make it a murder hobo room. Because then we actually do need these windows again. For some of the obvious I am murdering people situation. Because these need shutters, obviously, but they are open shutters. So you can see what's going on in there. Therefore, in order to make it a murder hobo room, you obviously need a button. Right here. And then you need a button over here. You work it out. Let's see now. It should probably be a... Should it be a locked button? We can work that out later. Right now, this is just an idea. We can work that out later. Do-do-do. Well, one button obviously is for closing these shutters, and the other one's for opening these over here. There's no reason these ought to be closed, but you can. That was too high. Should it be a closet? We could just make it a closet. A tools closet. We have so many tools things in here now. I might make an executive decision about that at one point. Welding fuel. There. Need it. Must have welding fuel. And then we need a flashlight. Which can go on top of this thing. And so can the radio, because you need a handheld radio. You need a few of these. But they can go on the rack too, actually, yeah. No. 9. No. Yep. Let's see. What else should we have? Nothing for the moment. Let's go and work on the other thing I'm going to do. Which was going to be a kind of, closet where people can change their outfit. Ugh. So, one of the things I want to do is give people the chance or the opportunity to change their clothes. So they get to decide what sort of passenger they are. So let's do that. Let us do that. Let's put down some airlocks. Where should the delineating airlock be? I need a glass airlock. Ladies and gentlemen, glass airlock. Big applause. Huge, huge airlock with glass. It's fantastic. One of the greatest airlocks. I've known many airlocks. Just across from there, for symmetry reasons. I like symmetry. I'm not gonna lie. Do. Solid wall. Here we go. And that is going to be not connected with anything here, at least not for now. I'm gonna leave this closed, at least until I think of a reason to open it again. But not now. I maintain that there are chords or musical elements in here that's very similar to Cats in the Cradle. It sounds like there's this very similar thing going on with this. All right, we need a potted plant. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for potted plant. There we go. And another one. 2 potted plants, ladies and gentlemen, takes the stage. Now we're going to have some closets. I seem not to be able to find what I want. Maybe it's not a thing anymore. Legal closet filled. I think I need to test these to find out what's in them. White wall closet. No. Chef's closet filled. Formal legal chef. I was hoping for different colored clothing, that there would be some kind of pre-built, some kind of fabricat that contained these different things, but it appears not. What to do, what to do, what to do. I could, of course, just create a load of maintenance closets that's filled with random stuff, like just like this, to give the effect. Mixed wall closet. That might be a thing, but the problem with wall closets, you see, is that they're not closets in this way that a normal closet is in that way. They're supposed to sit on the wall. And that's not what I'm looking for. Although I could suppose make a justification for that. But let's see. Is there something called like green clothing or green? What about clothes mate? There's a cursed closet. I did not know this, but I do now. Cruella says, maybe put one in. A surprise for broad entertainment. Yeah. The thing is, I don't actually know what it does. Oh yeah, closet skeletons are fun. Yeah, Crowzilla says, suspicious closet has a nice ring to it. Yep. It's a good name. It's a good name for a closet. I'm just going to put in a table, because this is one of the things that I want for this. I want there to be a table that you can sort of use to, well, put stuff on and get ready and all that rest of it. That might be a bit much table. What kind of hat is there? I want to see if I can put down a good hat. Cap. There's a cap. That's a good one. That's a good hat. Cat ears. Do not map. You're damn right. You're damn right. I'm not gonna map cat ears. Nor doggy ears. Engineering beret. That's a good one. Gray cat hat. That sounds great. Magician's top hat. Master at arms hat. Ooh, that's a good one. A giant white cowboy hat. Nice. No, we're not having that one. We're not having that one. Even though it's great. It is great. A scup hat. I will never hear the end of it if I did that. An outlaw hat. You know, that's what it is for now. An outlaw table. Oh yeah, baby. Alright. I also think that I need to be considerate of what I'm currently doing to security. I can't go too wild on this idea. But I could perhaps add a little bit of extra space for perhaps bathrooms, so you can go to the toilet. Krulzilla says, imagine that maintenance guy running around in a surgical cap, walking out that close maintenance area, wiping his hands, and you never know. You never know what he just did. Yeah, no, I get you. Well, that's gotta be one of the great things. Like, okay, one, not to depart from the subject, but one fun thing I just want you to see. There's a morgue. The morgue, as noted here, is space. So what you're supposed to do is whatever body is dead, you're supposed to drag it into this airlock, open this external airlock, and chuck the body into space. And if at the same time there's a guy in here doing maintenance, what he might see is like the doctor or whatever he is, intern, dragging in a dead corpse or just a body and just chucking it into space. So you get traumatized while you're trying to do your job. So it's fantastic. Anyway, back to it. Back to it. I need some bathroom, le bathroom. Solid wall. We need solid wall. Because I will dedicate just a little bit more space to the ability for you to go to the bathroom. Showers and stuff. Correct. What can I do with this? Can I do anything at all? I might need one row more than this. That's pushing it. Riven asks, is there body bags? Yes, there are body bags in the game. Whether I actually put them into medical yet, I think I did. But if not, I'll add them later. If it looks like I don't know what I'm doing right now, you're absolutely right. It's because I'm currently trying to see what I can do with this. Gonna need another one. I might need even more. This is rapidly getting out of hand. I love this music, it's so great. I could, of course, as you... I think what you meant is I could do this. And therefore have more space. This could be the shower. like this. Not feeling it. This is what it's like, incidentally. This happens all the time. What about single booths? So, like, you would have toilet, 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 and then, since we don't actually have showers yet, How to do the lights. Could just wait till they got to the door and then do this. Oh, imagine having to shower in this kind of lit environment. That's not weird at all. Surely not. Oh, man. Let's try to do it thusly wise instead. Not sure how that's happening, but... How is this happening? How am I seeing... I don't get this. I'm not even gonna try to... I'm not gonna work that out. Just take a candle along? And damn right. What, do you think I pay you per light bulb? Oh yeah, have a light bulb in the shower. That's not a bad idea. Surely not. No, that would be terrible. It just always leaves the showers having a terrible time at this. No light. No light whatsoever. They're gonna take one step into that shower and have an attempt at being washed, and they're just gonna slip and break their neck. Alright, I'm gonna leave this one live for now, but I know that I want a shower and a bathroom sort of situation here. I'm gonna leave it for now and do something else. I will say that I'm also gonna slowly begin to wrap this up because almost 2 hours again. This keeps happening. But that's not bad. Like, I'm making progress all the time and I need to solve these problems. So it is all bueno. See, stair. We're gonna put the stairs back in at least for now, because we have, for the moment, solved our issue. Alright. We have laid some serious pipe now. I've been adjusting the quartermaster's office a little bit. But it should be mostly ready. I've made it so that the room is actually not lit at all when you begin. And the windows are closed. It's part of my new strategy to, I'm thinking like if you are actually there as a quartermaster or any other person who's important, you will be incentivized to turn on your office, basically. So you can see. These guys don't have anything either when it comes to scrubbers and air vents in their tiny, tiny back room. But that doesn't mean they need one. It does not mean that they need one. Did I ever pull in that air vent? I think I did. Yeah, I did. So that one is in place. Where is his air alarm? There is no air alarm. Why is there no air alarm in your room? This is not good. You need to have an air alarm. Otherwise bad. I wonder if that works. I hope it does. Because now that's where it is. Air alarm and a button to open the... Ooh! Now that I was also renaming things in this stream, this is a good time to rename this one. Because I was going to name this. I came up with a name for them on my way home from work in my car. Not even joking. This is where I came up with it. I have to quickly look up something important. Yes, so this guy here would be called main port was it MPS? Main port salvage? Main... Wow. Because I was going to call the main port salvage and starboard. Main starboard salvage. But let's see now. How did it go again? Main port salvage doors. Like that. That's a hell of a name for a button, though. Oh, I named that. Button frame. I named the wrong thing. I must name the button. And this other one, obviously, over here, is main starboard salvage doors. which are these. These huge doors that need to be opened and closed. So that salvage bay can be used. This area needs to be finished as well. I've been actually thinking about this area. And what to use it for and what I'm missing. It could be a chapel. It could be a chapel. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put down a connector port. A bunch of them. And then put that into the street. Nah, that's gonna take too much time. It's just to be fun to put air into the system to see if it works. I'll get to do that eventually, and then fix everything. Should the chef have shutters? I'm suddenly wondering. Oh, you're right. Save. You are very, very correct. I should save. I am saving my map, my ship. All right. Saved. You know what I think we're gonna do for the last few minutes? Now that we've saved. I think what we're gonna do is try to run this map to initialize it, to see how it behaves with all these things that I've done. One of the things I'd like to see is that the QM's office works. So let us say map init 18. That wasn't the one. Is it 17? That's the one. Okay, it's very mad because there's no air, and that's good. This is actually good. This air alarm is angry. Good. You can see this one is spinning real hard. It's because it's trying very, very hard to pull things out of this room that's not supposed to be there because this one is mad. You click this thing, you can see danger. And you can see sensors. Danger. And it says the danger is that there's zero pressure. And there are no gases, nothing. Silicon Soul says QM's office immediately explodes. Yep, working as intended. I mean, I'd never do that. No more questions. That doesn't sound like me. Alright. So, alright. The QM's office is currently dark. So the idea is if you come to this office as the quartermaster, you're supposed to come in here. And then you can, you know, with your flashlight, I guess, that you have on board with you, you can find this. Which is the lights for the room. And you know, the cool thing about this situation is that because of how I placed the light for this room, this part here is actually lit. And you can sit down here and you can toggle this and have even more light. This little part here is dark, which is where he sleeps. You see? So that's actually dark. It actually works. You can actually be in the dark in here and sleep, and there are curtains that you can pull. I think that's pretty cool. Also, I suddenly realized I need to find somewhere to put his heart suit. But later problems, you know? Also, lights for the bathroom. See? And then button behind the plant. You see? Open and close shutters. So once the QM's office is open, as he's sort of there, it sort of looks like this. Alright, good. This one is angry as well. Even the one at the door. That light's pitch perfect. Even the one at the door. Which, I don't know what you mean. Shutter QM office door. Oh yeah, yeah, it takes this one as well. I don't know, I thought about separating that. So that this is for that whole section over here, and there's a button down here for that one. Maybe. But, you know, these things can change. That's why I'm the master of the map. This one is not mad because there's no air vent in here. There's no air alarm, so there's nothing here that's angry about anything. Can you reverse the switch for the other shutter? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Wait, what? This one is actually happy? Oh, it's because it's not linked up to anything. So it doesn't care. I'll have to fix that. Let's see if the bridge works. Yep. It's mad. It's V mad about the gas situation here. This one isn't linked up to anything, but it has to be. Same thing for here, but they're running. That's the important part. Right. This area is just dark because there are no lights here. So this is an extremely depressing area. Medbay seems to also be doing its thing. I see I have not put pipes in here yet because this air alarm is happy. It's not supposed to be happy. It should be very, very mad. Same thing about all the rest of this. This area also needs air alarms. What did it spawn? It spawned us a Long Island tea. Lovely. Very lovely. Yeah, bad. This is science. This is mad the way it should be. Also mad the way it should be. Mm-hmm. Some areas are alarmingly dark. I would say so. I think these areas are mostly well lit. I mean, this area might be a little dark, but it's because it's a maintenance area. Oh, yeah. But there are areas about this that's supposed to be creepy, by the way. That is one of the charming features! Do-do. Makes the belt go. Oh, you want to see something cool before we end the stream? This would be a cool way to end the stream. You get to see, like, the inner vein network of the ship in terms of power and, like, all that kind of cool stuff. Check this out. Huh? You can also easily see which part of the ship hasn't been built yet. This is all this stuff down here. But up here, look at that. You can easily see where all the different wires go and what the different things are. You can see all the green wires. That's all the low voltage wires. The yellow ones are medium voltage. The orange ones are high voltage. And the different beacons for the ship. But yes, by the way, that is a very large part of the ship that's not been built yet. All of engineering, atmospherics, and security is missing. And arrivals. And departures. So departures is supposed to be here. There is no departures. But nonetheless, there's quite a lot. I've made a lot of progress with this station. And I'm quite pleased with it visually. It's a very good looking station, I think. And it's easy to, like all the wires that I've done, all the different rooms and whatnot, it all sort of looks good. It's very good. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, those will be those will be the ending thoughts. I'm gonna turn down this music here and say to you all, thanks for hanging out with me for a while here at KBS 1. Tomorrow Saturday we are still gonna stream again, Rogue Trader, so hopefully you'll join me there. But other than that, yeah, progress chucks along. Thanks for being here with me. And I will leave you being serenaded out by our very own, Canium's own band, Bardic Troupe. They're the flatulent maestros called Roaring Buttholes, and our theme song, Warriors of the World. Have a good one. Let's see ya.
Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We are warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We are Caniums, warriors of the world.